Intro. As the United States industrialized in the late 1800s, the industrial economy grew. Conflict between workers and factory owners intensified and often led to outbreaks of violence. In this period of industrialization, several key labor movements developed. Movements such as the formation of labor unions, like the National Labor Union in 1886, or the formation of the Knights of Labor in 1869. Also, two of the most infamous strikes occurred during this period: the Homestead and Pullman strikes, which both resulted in violence. Key events. 1849, the Pullman strike occurs. 1869, the Knights of Labor form. 1877, railroad workers strike nationwide. 1886, the National Labor Union forms. 1892, miners strike, and the Idaho Homestead strike occurs. The National Labor Union was the first major U.S. union. It grew in size to over 500,000 members, but the union excluded African Americans and women. The union supported any political candidate who would fight for what they wanted: shorter workdays, higher wages, and better working conditions. The union only lasted 6 short years due to the Depression of 1873, after which American workers put their rights on hold and took any wages they could find. The Knights of Labor, originally a secret society that survived the Depression in 1873. The Knights of Labor picked up where the United Labor Union left off. This union united workers in the cities and countryside alike. The union also allowed African Americans and women to join. The Knights of Labor fell apart with difficulty to represent all the diverse members. Also, the union fell apart after several members were found responsible for the Market Square bombing. The union fell apart shortly after. The Homestead Strike, one of the most famous strikes of the Gilded Age. It was a result of a protest at one of Andrew Carnegie's steel plants in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Carnegie hired 300 private agents from the Pinkerton Detective Agency to end it. After workers won against the Pinkertons in a bloody protest, President Benjamin Harrison sent troops to end the strike. The Pullman Strike, another infamous strike of the Gilded Age. After the Pullman Railroad Company cut wages by 30%, workers were outraged. Eugene V. Debs organized over 150,000 workers to refuse to work. Train service was cut from Chicago to California. President Cleveland sent U.S. troops to silence the strike and arrest Debs.